Christians are turning Natsarim. They're learning about who the first followers of Yahusha are. This is sort of disturbing. I opened up one of my favorite magazines, actually. It's this one right here. And somehow the cover depicts Sukkoth when Yahusha was born. He was born on the first day of Sukkoth, which is Tabernacles, in the month of September usually in the Roman calendar. But anyway, it's in the fall, it's a harvest festival. He was circumcised on the 8th day, the last great day. Anyway, the magazine here is quoting a 2nd century bishop or something named Hippolytus, and he seems to be under the impression that December 25th was the birthday of Yahusha. Well, Yahusha never celebrated his birthday. That's a pagan thing, and bad things happened in the scriptures when people had birthdays. The sons of Eob, or Job, Ayub, and Pharaoh. Pharaoh was having a birthday, and it was bad. Somebody lost their life. And there was another birthday party, Herod, in Machaerus, over there across the Dead Sea. Yehuchanan the Immerser had his head chopped off at Herod's birthday. Anyway, the article in here jumps from the 2nd century to the 14th century and shows pictures to you. And I'm kind of disturbed about that. But they're showing people with bubbles on their heads. It's always a bad sign. That's Hindu stuff, when you put bubbles around people. It's a sun cult thing, sun worship. And it's depicting Yusuf and Miriam and the new baby. It's supposed to be Yahusha. And they're explaining that December 25th may have actually been his birthday. No, there's no way. They wouldn't have arrived in the middle of the winter like that. Wow. Anyway, this beware of those kind of things when they start quoting stuff out of just people's words. It's not scripture. This article, I'd like to point out to you, you can download this free. It's called Doers of the Word. Doers of the Word are obedient people then. And somebody loves me. And they simply don't seem to understand that when you obey the Word, you enrage the dragon. When you obey commandments and hold to the testimony of Yahusha, Revelation 12 verse 17 says that we enrage the dragon. And Christians aren't doing that. So what are the Christians doing? They're seeing these verses and they're going, hey, we're not obeying commandments. We're not obeying the commandments of Elohim. And we're not holding to the testimony of Yahusha either, because we're calling him another name. So it's not the J-Man. Yahusha is the name. And you're to be immersed in that name and that name only. There's no other name that we're to be delivered under. This track is actually showing you symbols that depict the letter N in Arabic. And it looks like this. And they mark houses in Muslim lands where Christians live. And Christians probably go, what? What's this? Well, it's a symbol for Natsarim. Natsarim are what they are called by foreign Hebrew-speaking people. And they don't even know it. Anyway, Christians are turning into Natsarim slowly. And it's starting to increase the momentum. Natsarim is a word meaning guardians, protectors, and watchmen, especially in the sense of guarding the instructions as obedient servants. They're watching over the commandments and guarding over them carefully. And the other meaning it can have is branches. Yahusha did call us his branches, his Natsarim. Somebody loves me a lot. So the Natsarim are the true followers of Yahusha, if they obey his commandments. See, if somebody says, I know him, but they are not guarding his commandments, then they're liars. The truth is not in them. The truth is Yahusha, of course, and he bears much fruit when he's in someone. They obey his commandments, and people notice it. There's certain things that they don't do anymore. They used to do, and they stopped doing them. It might be pagan practices. It might just be a general lawlessness that they used to have. Like me. I was a lawless person. And then I was captured by Yahusha's love. And he changed me. I'm not the same guy. I'm somebody new. I no longer live, but Yahusha lives in me. Anyway, this word Natsarim is really getting some interest. A lot of people are interested in this word. Anyway, this word means branches, and Yahusha said, Ani hagafen, I'm the vine. Ata hanatzarim, you are the branches, you are the Natsarim. And we're branches in the sense that we're green shoots like from a tree where the blossoms or tzitzith appear, where the fruit grows, the fruit, the obedience. So when you see someone wearing tzitzith, you can go, I think they probably know what those are. Those are called, tzitzith is the word blossoms, and blossoms appear where the fruit grows. So we're looking for fruit to appear. The green shoots from a tree will often be where the fruit actually occurs, the new growth, especially on a grapevine. The term for followers of Yahusha in Israel today, what the Israelis call Christians. Some Pentecostals could be over there. And they don't call them Christians. They don't call them by their sectarian denomination name. They call them Natsarim, which means branches. Branches of the teachings of Yahusha. And the reason that we are attached to the true vine, and we know it, is because we're obeying his commandments and we're abiding in the root. He gives us life. He makes us love his commandments. And that's what's making these Christians turn into Natsarim, because they're being called. And they're only outsiders in appearance because they've been disobedient for generations. That doesn't mean that he didn't sow the seed into these people. And I was one of those. I'm from the Cherokee, I'm from the English. I'm a mixed bag. I had Yahudim blood in me. I've got the Cherokee, though, are lost tribes that were here 3,000 years ago. And that stone back there is one of the Navajo indications, or certainly one of the tribes of Israel that Shlomo had sent over on ships. Well, Revelation 12:17, read that, and the environment around it. What makes the dragon enraged? When you obey commandments. And the one that doesn't know him, according to 1 John, or 1 Yehukanan, chapter 2, verse 4, if they don't obey his commandments and they say they know him, they're liars. Now, Revelation 12:17 describes Natsarim as those who guard the commandments of Elohim and hold to the testimony of Yahusha. Now, another word that you'll hear pop up, and it's not the same word, it has different letters. Nazir. A Nazir. That's a person who has taken an oath, but he can't do it now because there's no way to do it. There's no temple, and you can't hold to the prescribed oath requirements. The old covenant was the animal blood that was offered. And Nazir is an unrelated Hebrew word. And you can watch the webpage. It's called www.fossilizedcustoms.com/nazir.html. And it'll show you the differences in those words. But I'd like you to try to get this download it from Torazone.net. Go to the PDF downloads. They're free. And it'll explain a whole lot to you. It's going to show you the meaning of this word, this symbol, and it's going to really open your eyes. Anyway, thanks for watching this, and we'll see you in the next exciting video.